Hey guys, Pat from Elite Action Joe Studios here for an interesting little share with you. Jay's behind the camera. Jay, say hi.
Hello.
I said say hi. See, he doesn't listen.
I'm the one behind the camera here.
Anyways, so I've talked about how I'm an open the package kind of guy, and I don't have a big collection of stuff in the package. However, me and Jay were moving stuff where this is still a thing in progress. You know,
always changing, always improving.
We're always finding stuff. We have still stuff in the garage. So I did come across something that I wanted to share with you guys that is an in the package collection. It wasn't supposed to be, but it turned out that way. So what happened was I bought a few different uniforms from 21st Century Ultimate Soldier line and from Formative Action. If you guys, most of you are probably familiar with that, who made the Soldiers of the World, not the G.I. Joe ones, but a different line that I don't think it was exclusive to KB, but it may have been. I think my brother-in-law told me that. He worked at KB for a long time. But anyway, so I started to buy some of those package sets to put my figures in, and I opened some and put them in. Then I started grabbing them because I was like, well, you know, I found them on sale. They started like when KB was going out of business, I grabbed a bunch, figuring, oh, I'll use these, I'll open them, blah blah blah. Well, I put them aside for when I needed them, and then lo and behold, I started a tiny collection. So I'm going to share that little collection with you today. So in this box, now they had a lot of series of these over time. They did have Civil War, some Revolution, just different eras of these. The ones that I have are mostly the Enduring Freedom. I'll start with that. So you guys are probably familiar with these uniforms, have seen them. I'm sure you have parts of them in your collection. So like I said, I would grab one or two of these when they were on sale or in different places, or if I find one cheap on eBay. And so this is the Enduring Freedom U.S. Machine Gunner, and then I also have the U.S. Army Delta Force. So that's two of the ones I have, and I'll set those over here. Hopefully these won't topple over.
No, they're
as
enduring.
I open a few more. U.S. Green Beret. Now this one is a little disappointing because they didn't have the Green Beret. I think they should have had the beret in there, but great equipment. Now these were later, like towards the end of the Soldiers of the World by Formative Action, and I'm telling you that the equipment, some of the uniforms aren't that great, but they did improve their uniforms greatly from when they started releasing figures and stuff. But their equipment is probably pretty close to second to none. If you these came out, I'm trying to look here because I forget. Most of these were early 2000. Yeah, there's 2002. So
wow.
Their earlier lines weren't great, but they were 12-inch. So I bought some of the figures, used them for bad guys, made some into zombies. I think. Well, me and Jay will share that collection or custom zombie. Oh, some of them were in our zombie, our first video. But anyways, so let's see what else we got. So we've got the U.S. Army Ranger. We've got another Green Beret. This will help me sort these out too, because I have different boxes of them. So we'll put the Green Berets. Yeah, I have a few guys, so bear with me. I know I can run long, but this one will be worth it. Delta Force, which I had out here. Another Delta Force. Oh, I got it. So, as you can see, I have a few of them. Then I have this nice Vietnam one. This is the team member, U.S. Navy SEAL. Okay, I'm gonna set these down. Now some of these are a little dusty because in the garage I have a big peg hook wall, and these won't run like across the top of them. The ones that are not in packages. Let's see if I have any more of those, Jay. Like the U.S. Army Special Forces.
Everyone's favorite.
Another Green Beret. U.S. Marine. Delta Force. Delta Force. So you can see what I was thinking here, right, fellas? Here's
you can never have too many Delta Force.
U.S. Machine Gunner again. I showed you that at the beginning. Another Army Ranger. And this one was awesome. This is one of my favorite sets. And on this one, I actually left a little tag. So it's a Vietnam era sniper, 1st Battalion, 5th Marine Division, and I got this for $5.58.
Oh wow, that rifle is sick.
Yes, this is one of my favorite ones, even though I like the modern ones. But so I probably have a few more of these out in the garage, believe it or not. But that's what I have in here right now to show you. But as long as I got the boxes open, should I share some other stuff, Jay?
Yeah, why not?
All right, so I'm going to move these out of the way. Okay. 21st century toys. Ultimate Soldier. Had similar uniforms. I don't know if you guys...
I love those.
Any of you
Ultimate
got
Soldier.
into those? But I did. One of my favorite sets was the
Scud Hunter.
The British Scud Hunter, which I was going to make a whole team of, and I actually have probably there's one over there on the. I don't want you to spin around, but so I got one loose out there, and I think I have 4 more in figures dressed in these. Now they all do have this scarf, but for some reason when they package, some are behind the uniforms and some are on top of, like these. So that's 3 Scud Hunters. I love the British Scud Hunter uniform just because of the
Nice
the gear and the gun and the goggles. They were just really cool. Plus, you know,
plus the actual coloration of the camo is different than the US.
Then I started grabbing some more of those and figured anything I can get. And Jay's got a lot of this series, which is the SWAT. This is the SWAT team member.
These are my absolute. Right? Yep.
Yeah.
Team Leader 1.
Team Leader 1.
Those are my favorite.
Here I'm gonna. So this, just because I don't think I have them all, but this is the SWAT. I think you do have all 3.
Yeah, I think I've gotten all 3. And I also have. It's not showing it. There's also the green one. The other.
So that's a good shot of that. Here, let me show you. Let's show the back of this. We'll do a logic blaster here. So that's some of the sets that they had
and the vehicles
in this.
Too.
Huh?
The vehicles that Ultimate Soldiers.
Yeah, well, we have a couple. We have a few. One day we'll do our vehicles, but that's the whole thing. I'm telling you, you guys get. It's nuts. It's crazy. This is a really cool one. I have actually 2 of these.
Oh yeah.
Dressed onto figures. That I did open. And
oh yeah, because those were like the firefighter, the police
there's
officer,
that.
the EMS.
You guys are probably familiar with these. They did have the villains line. I don't think I have any of the villains uniforms loose if they made them. I don't remember, but I do have some of the other stuff. And let's see what else I got in here. I've got the modern U.S. Machine Gun Series 3, and
oh yeah, I think I had one of those.
I bought this at a store somewhere, like a toy store. I paid $20 for it. That wasn't too long ago, I don't think. I mean, a couple years.
The coolest part is just like the little detail, like the magazines, the bipods, and everything, and the scopes.
I got the modern Special Operations Weapons set. And there's the back of that one. I'll go back to the Soldiers of the World and do the backs of those as well. So that's those. And then, now, these are some of my actual favorites. Again, in the Vietnam. I don't know why, but the Vietnam sets were awesome. So these I really want to put a team of about 5 or 6 together. So this is the Navy SEAL with Stoner machine gun. I like you got the little monkey, and then you got the silenced pistol, which I think is awesome. And I actually have 2 of those in the box. And like I said, I was going to try and put a team, and then they got harder and harder to find, and now, you know, you can still find them reasonably priced on eBay if you're looking for these. They're not horrible, but there are some sets that seem to garner a bigger amount of money. These are kind of on the high end, I think, but I don't remember. I haven't looked for them in a while. This is another one. This is the U.S. Navy SEAL M60 machine gunner.
I wanted to. Wasn't see.
I can't remember the store we bought these from, but. And then the back of that. Try and keep it steady, Jitterbug. All right, and then I think one more down here.
I don't recall any other sets that actually do have the Stoner machine gun. Seems like all of them were just like either the M60 for a machine gun.
Here's the back of this one. This is some of the modern forces, because I don't know if I showed the back of the Scud Hunter. But this is the last one that I have inside, and it is really cool, especially if you like modern stuff. And I don't have any other sets that are close to this, but it's the US 75th Ranger Recon, and it is cool.
Oh yeah.
So I think I have a couple more of each of these in another box somewhere out there. But when we were moving, we had to kind of move some stuff up into the upstairs attic part of the garage. That's why these got kind of knocked out of place. But so I'm going to show the back of this real quick, because I didn't do that at the beginning. I didn't think about doing it Logic Blaster style until we got going. I don't script anything. We just come up with stuff and we start.
It's just, yeah, we get an idea.
We start shooting.
We go with it. We go where it goes.
So that's the back of the Enduring Freedom ones. They had different runs of different stuff. I wish they showed. Yeah, on the bottom of this one, they have like some of the modern stuff. But so this is the back of the Vietnam. Yeah, I definitely have more somewhere. Bear with me while he's shooting that. So, yeah, because yeah. So, before these, though, before the Enduring Freedom, they did have a run of Desert Storm ones. But those I didn't like so much. That was right on the cusp, I think, of when they were starting to make changes, and I didn't like the camouflage, and I'll show you why. If you can zoom in down here on these two guys, see the camouflage on those? You guys probably have some of this in your collection where you bought it in some like bundle or lot, and they were okay. They didn't have a realistic feel to me, so that run was cool. And then they had some world conflicts, some different ones. Of course, they did put out World War II and the Korean War. World War II. I don't think they did World War I, but they did have some Korean War stuff. And like I said, they're as they progressed, it really their equipment really, I would buy their equipment over pretty much any maker, like even this, you know, real expensive stuff. I mean, it's detailed, it's well priced. These two, you can usually get these in the $20 to $30 range for these Soldiers of the World, which isn't bad, because if you figure, if you go on and if you're trying to put a kit together for somebody, and you go on and you try and buy a gun and web gear and pants and, you know, maybe some grenades or something, or boots, and you price it all individually, you're gonna be looking at more than what you can pick one of these uniforms up. The uniforms are good quality. The gear, like I said, it's awesome. I love it. It's a little tricky sometimes to get the different things to stay on the belts, but a little dab of glue, if you don't mind doing that, or some some kind of tape or something, they stay on really nice.
That's the problem with the Ultimate Soldier stuff too. Is like the vest and the web gear are like so intricate. The World War II guys are just something else.
Yeah, Jay got a bunch of the SWAT. Christmas. I had some of these that I gave him as gifts because Jay likes the the Black Ops SAS that's nighttime
strike in the dark.
Yeah, so I wanted him to build a unit, and he has. And one of these days, if I can ever get him to be on camera, he's got all these great ideas for things he wants to do, but he won't get on the camera until I force him. But that's one thing I'd like him to do is
break down on my team.
Break down his team, show his team.
A lot of my team also appears in the SWAT Assault. That's where they got a big debut.
Now, if you guys remember, of course, too, the Ultimate Soldier 21st Century had vehicles, and we have a bunch of these. We have a SWAT one, and I think 4 of the regular Humvees. We do have one of the Mutts, 2 of the Mutts actually. We don't have the trailers for it. I'd love to get a hold of a couple of these troop transport vehicles. Those are really cool. We have 3 of the helicopters, which is a blessing because you can almost never find those anymore. They set these back in here while we talk. I'm trying to see. So they did have a Vietnam, like a green one, but the ones we have are in black. They do have the remote control tanks, which are awesome. These you can't touch on eBay for $500-600. I do have an opportunity to buy one of these right now, and I'm thinking about it. But and I know Cody from Poplux 4583. See, I got it in. We were talking one day. He wants this. He wants to get this. What's it? The M2. I can't.
Yeah, M2 fighting tank.
Yeah, that's one he's looking for. But
I'm surprised he hasn't just built it himself or something.
Yeah, he probably will. I'm just looking at some of the backs because some of the backs are a little bit different. This has a different back. This shows some of the different weapon sets.
RPGs.
And like I said,
ooh, the shotgun set. That was one of the coolest ones that we got. Yeah. The police shotguns.
And like I said, these are so the Ultimate Soldier ones. They tend to have certain sets that you can get dirt cheap. A lot of the which one am I holding?
Machine gun.
What did I just do? Oh, I put that in. A lot of these America's Finest, the SWAT ones. You can pick these, and you can actually. They have these.
They have the full figure in the
full
box.
Figure. I see those sometimes as cheap as like $14 plus shipping. As a matter of fact, there was 2 of them on there. Guy had 2 of this. No, he had one of this guy and one of this guy for $26, mint in box, with I think $8 shipping. And I almost got it, but we have a ton of these. So I held off. But if you guys are trying to expand your more modern collections and stuff, this is a good way to go. Because if you get on eBay and you look exclusive for these or these, they're awesome. They're awesome. Like I said, this didn't really start off to be. This started off to be stuff I might need one day to build my figures. And then Jay got into it with me, and we just have, and who knows? I don't know. Maybe one day I'll sell these on eBay, or maybe one day I'll croak and Jay will be like, oh God, I can finally sell all this crap and get some electronics. If you do, I'll haunt you for life.
I would not sell it for electronics. I'd sell it for guns. I'd at least turn G.I. Joe into a method of freedom.
You just made Cody proud with that statement, and probably Adam too. But anyways, yeah. So like I said, this started off to be just stuff that I was going to use one day. Or if you guys got some, if you guys got vintage Joes, but you're trying to get uniforms and you're not one of those purists, and you need something for your Joe to wear until you find the right uniform, you can pick one of these up like fairly cheap. And just, I mean, who do I have a couple of my like vintage Joes around in different stuff. like I said, we're always moving stuff and trying.
Yeah.
But I've taken vintage Joes and put them in these until I get a uniform or something. But these are great uniforms. 2 great lines that I wish somebody would bring back. I'd ask Cody to do it. Like, Cody, could you just build these lines back with your?
We gotta find whoever the Cody of like the specific weapon and like grenade and stuff props.
You saw the minigun he's working, like the one you're working on. Hey, Cody, I told him he needs to show you his minigun. Very similar to what you're working on. And he said he's going to do a video on it, but tech guys.
Hey, if it's for Pop Locks 4583.
He feels you though, because he doesn't love being in front of the camera.
Yeah,
and he's pretty handy with his stuff. But you've seen by his stop motion. But anyways, I want to share that with you guys because we were moving stuff, doing a little working, and I came across the boxes and I was like, I'm going to share these. So. But yeah, if you guys like some of these, seriously, go on eBay. These aren't super expensive. They really aren't. Sometimes you can find somebody that's got, 3 or 4. Usually, if I want to get, I still pick them up. If I see, the other day, I almost picked up another one of the Delta sets because the guy had it for $17 with like $6 shipping. And I should have gotten it, but I'm kind of in a vintage run. Christmas always gets me vintagey, and plus my little Action Man thing stuck in my head. But once the weather breaks, we'll bust out the Creek team and the more modern guys. But this is a good way to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love having this stuff, like either for an investment one day or just to have it. Oh, you know what I just noticed? What? Check this out. $3.99. Remember I said?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when KB was going out of business, I bought not a bunch of the necessarily the Ultimate Soldier one, but I picked up a lot of these for probably less than $5.
It's funny that how many of these are like older than I am, like from the 2000, yeah. 2001.
Well, these were late 90s, early 2000s as well, I think. Yeah, this was 2000. Isn't the 98? Isn't
that Rescue Climber dude? Wasn't he kind of part of the line of the America's Finest sort of?
As a matter of fact, how is our time?
Do you really want to know?
No.
No, yeah, then
okay, no, never mind. But yeah, that figure is from 21st Century, and I will do a video on that because I do have a few other figures from the Ultimate Soldier. But for now, I'm getting the wrap, a single wink, like, no, don't start something else.
You ask.
Okay, so anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I contemplate some people going, hey man, I need a uniform. Help me. Maybe. I'm a trader. Anyway, so we're going to wrap that up. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Where's 2 great ones that I can hold up as I close it out? I'm going to go with the Ranger and the
Rangers lead the way.
Sniper from Nom. So until the next one, fellas. Am I in this frame? I feel like I'm up.
You're in the frame, don't worry.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is a little bit Logic Blaster style, showing the package in the back and sharing, like, the collection. So I hope you enjoyed that, and jump over and see his, because he's probably putting up 6 new videos right now. The guy puts out videos so fast. And hello to everybody else out there. Thanks for watching. We love y'all and love this community, man. Let's keep it rolling. If you guys got some, share with us. Until the next one.